Willow project, a project last mentioned in our podcast, Climate Justice in America, Moving Backwards. It's a drilling venture in Alaska's northern slopes. With its mass CO2 emissions and detrimental effect to climate change, many were deeply angered by self-proclaimed climate activist President Joe Biden supporting its passing. That brought forth our curiosity as we progressed the question, does Biden still have the public support? By passing items such as the American Rescue Plan, weed sentencing reform, modest gun reform, and student loan forgiveness, he has fulfilled many promises. But by neglecting assault weapon bans, Roe v. Wade abortion protests, comprehensive immigration reforms, and free community college, he has left just as many in the air. We interviewed soon-to-be voters, Lincoln students, to see how they feel with the 2024 elections fast approaching. How do you feel about Biden after the passing of the Willow project?
I feel extremely upset because he has made a horrible decision to impact our planet in a negative way.
I don't know, I just kind of had higher expectations of him, and I just feel really disappointed.
I'm just kind of disappointed at the whole thing, just in general. But I mean, I didn't really know like the specifics and if Biden was actually able to like override it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm annoyed at the whole situation.
Like it's not like I didn't expect it. So it's not great. Of course, I would like a leader that's like putting bans on things like this because our environment is really important. But I also understand that like the other side of the spectrum.
Do you think Biden has had a productive presidency?
I certainly think that he could have done more, especially in like preventing like the passing of like the Willow project and things like that. But I also think with the state of like Congress right now, it's kind of a shit show and it's a little hard to get things passed.
There was some things in his presidency that were productive, but not everything was productive because there is some things that he had flawed in because he thinks that's what needs to be done, but that really isn't the case.
I feel like he has up until like now with this.
I think there could have been more that has been done, but he definitely hasn't been, other than the Willow project, he hasn't been too outrageously like horrible to say, but he hasn't been the most active. He could have, I feel like there's other things he could have been doing in his presidency.
He did start his presidency during the pandemic, so it hasn't exactly considered normal. I'm sure he's making his best efforts for the people in power.
It's also like right after COVID, so it's like not fully on him. I think he's put in a very difficult position.
And would you vote for Biden in the 2024 election?
No.
I feel like he's a safer option usually, but he wouldn't really be doing as much as
It depends on who the other candidates are. If it's the same as 2020, if it's Trump versus Biden, yeah, I would vote for Biden.
Most students are disappointed with Biden and Congress's decision, and rightfully so. Although the Willow project has shifted public opinion of Biden in a negative direction, he may still have their support as many consider him the safest option. Throughout his current presidency, it is noted that Biden came to power during a difficult time, though he still could have done more for his country while in office. The Willow project serves as Biden's downfall of popularity at Lincoln, as it did not align with the values of many of our students and future voters. Students were conflicted, considering other candidates, but knowing if Trump runs, they would have to choose Biden. This is a Cardinal Times media production.